sort of hot
Yeah,
topic they've been in the
hot
chat.
topic.
5-star
Hot topic.
combiners. I mean, we know Volcanic
Oh,
is coming.
is it a hot topic? We know they're coming.
Oh,
What
I
about
get asked every stream when they're coming.
uh
Volcanicus. When's 5-star Volcanicus coming? That's honestly a question every stream I get.
honestly, I would probably say next year now.
Yeah, I said I think
Because he
after
needs a
the
lot
new
of
combiner. I said.
he needs a lot of work. He needs a lot of work. I mean, look, we if people
Does
really
he?
want
Does he
to,
really though?
yeah, probably. I've not
So we've
really
got
checked.
we've got an anti-fire core. We've got a counter for him already, so you can buff that fire right up.
Yeah, but
Why
I
not?
feel like he really needs to come into the meta some way. We can't just ramp up all his numbers. Maybe an ability here or there needs to change.
I don't think you
Not
need to.
obviously.
I think his abilities are
Why,
good.
honestly,
Just don't do
it's not off the
enough.
table.
I think if you buff all his abilities up, I give him a 5-star ability that, like, I don't know. Let's talk madness, like giving him a vector or something that does. That'd be actually that's pretty good. Actually, that's just like random, but I think actually pretty. But maybe not for volcanic. But that'd be pretty genius. Actually,
What a vector!
bring him back to full health again in the launch pad. Wow, that'd be pretty
I've
good
already,
actually.
no, I've already tried. Doesn't work.
Oh, that'd be
I've
good.
already tried. No, because I was playing around with Ruination one day, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if Ruination had Vector Prime or any power core actually?
Yeah.
Well, it just didn't work, which was a shame. Yeah, because what I was doing is I wanted to see if Vector Prime would work on him, or if we could just bring a combiner back to life when they die, would be pretty epic, or they just get a massive healing. But it didn't work, which was a shame, really. So sorry, already tested it.
I honestly think they'll just bring up his levels to sort of
Yeah,
match
I think it
ruination
needs
and give him some sort of protection because he dies quite quickly. You don't
we
need,
need
and that's it.
we need
Honestly,
to
like
we definitely need to review him. But I would say probably we're talking next year. But if the players really do think he needs value changes, that's a different story. It probably can be done pretty quick.
yeah, I think the 5-star ability is what you need to work on. That's the bit you
I
need to get
might
right, and
I
it's
might
just a
say
case
to
of
the
like how
yeah.
much. I really do.
I'd say what we'll do. Well, I'll speak to the team next week, and I'll be like, I was on Wozza stream, and his community really thinks it just needs, number changes. Can I just take this project and just
We'll
ramp the numbers up?
see what they say in the
So
chat. I mean, well, like I said,
yeah, we'll see.
the 5-star ability is the big one in it. I mean, that should be the game changer. I mean,
Yeah,
if we were talking about likes of Victorian right now, I'd be like, yeah, good luck with that. I mean, she does need a total rework, but I
I
don't
thought
think.
it's exciting. I've not worked on a combiner yet, so I think some of the combiners, like you say, really bad, but it's also like an opportunity to really make them better. Like
Well,
really make them better.
well, for me, Volcanicus is all about damage, but he dies
Yeah,
quickly. The flip side of that, so he needs a 5-star ability that's going to help that. Defensor, on the other hand, lasts forever, but doesn't do enough damage. So his 5-star ability probably needs damage. So it's just sort of looking at the downfall. I mean, that's a good thing about having a 5-star ability. Is you just looking at what they're lacking and go, right, well, that's what I'm going to get the 5-star ability in. Because that's what
yeah,
they're lacking. Whereas the problem with Victorian is they're all pretty crap, the abilities, and
yeah.
that's where that's going to need a whole new sort of
Yeah,
looking at, I think.
but for Volcanicus, I think probably not this year. I mean,
No,
it's
I did think
nearly
this
no,
year. I always said
it's
after the new
nearly.
combiner, I always said
I
so.
mean, I can't believe it personally. We're in October.
Yeah.
Like, where is the year gone?
I can't believe I'm playing this game for 9 years in January. Nearly a
Jeez,
decade.
crazy.
That's
It's
mad. That's
crazy.
the longest
I
I've played
know.
any game.
Well, it's funny because I've nearly now been at Space 8 now for 5 years,
Really? Wow. I didn't think it was that
which
long.
is
That's
crazy
mad.
because when I joined, people kept saying you'll be gone next year, and then next year came, and they'll be like, "You got one more, you've got one more year
I think
before
I even
they,
said that to her, yeah.
you'll be stolen in a year." Then the next year came, I'm still here, and so I'm pretty much here until everybody else is, I think now, because I really do like the game. It's really good. The players and the community is really fun, very challenging. But sometimes I do think that every community manager kind of probably needs to change every 3 or 4 years. So I'm not saying I'm leaving, by
So,
the way, but
yeah,
it's
you
just
heard
that
it there first.
no,
Dale's
no, no,
going
no, no,
now.
no, no. I'm not leaving. I'm just saying that every community. I personally think that a community manager needs to be gone after 4 years, because I think it's more like, not because they're doing a bad job in a way, but it's more like can you take a community so far before you start to maybe drown out too much in a way because you've heard it all before? Whereas somebody else coming in gives a fresh perspective on everything. And that's
I don't
probably
know. I think if you left this game, it'd take a massive downturn.
no,
I really do.
no, I don't think so. I think when you bring in somebody new, I think they get that fresh perspective. They really do. They come in, they can see, maybe they can see something I didn't see, and they can almost do something different. I think that's the key word is do something different than what I did. And that's why I remain positive because yeah, that's what even with the games I play, I'm like the community manager's been around 4 years and they're still not addressing what we're saying. So maybe the next person will. Maybe there's people out there who think the same for me as well, right? Like, oh my god, he's been here 5 years and he's still. I know Grind Time's probably thinking he's still not made the combiner timer longer. He's been here 5 years. Bring somebody else,
I don't think
please.
anyone thinks that. I really don't. I think a lot think, why are you not listening to Dale? I think that's honestly like a lot of the
Well, I
feedback.
appreciate it. Thank you.
But,
To be fair, it's not like the team don't listen. They do listen. I just think sometimes they have to make hard decisions to keep a game running. And that is just the be all and end all of it. Sadly, the team make a lot of sacrifices to make sure that the game is healthy.
I
The
know,
players
but
also,
some decisions
and
are a
obviously
bit. I don't
it
know.
goes both ways as well. The players also make a lot of sacrifices as well to make sure the game is doing really well and it's healthy and it's going to be here for the next 5 years, hopefully. So yeah, I think it goes both ways.